So Kathy Berryhill is originally from Indianapolis. Kathy is a rising sophomore studying construction management at Ball State University. At Ball State, she received the Freshman Impact Award, which is very deserving once you get to meet this lady. When she returns in the fall, she plans to be on 2 executive boards and remain an active member in all 8 organizations that she's a part of. Can you imagine being a freshman and being a part of 8 organizations and carry a GPA that's respectable and doesn't get your mom to kick you in the butt? No, but Kathy does that. And I have to say this about her is we're going to give her a little bit of extra grace tonight in her talk because she was hit and her car was totaled on the way over here this evening, and she's still here, right? So please help me welcome Kathy to the Spark stage. Come on up. Put that down there. Set that down. You're going to have 2 hands, right?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
So, I'm standing in line, waiting to board my plane, and I turn to the lady next to me. So, where you going? And she points to the sign in front of me and looks back and says, Los Angeles. Now, in retrospect, this was a stupid question because, well, we were in the same line to board the same plane at the same time. But in the moment, I responded with, whoa, no way, me too. What for? And she tells me of the upcoming business conference she's planning on attending. So I start to think of the seminars and the networking opportunities. My point is I was more excited about her trip than she was. And it was great. And when she finished, to be nice, she looked back at me and said, you? And this was my favorite part of my entire trip. It was getting to tell someone that my end goal was Australia, and that I would be there for 2 weeks with 9 people I'd never met before, volunteering at a wallaby sanctuary. And when I finished, she went, oh, that sounds a lot cooler than my trip. And that upset me. Society has conditioned us to believe that if our ticket has us going somewhere someone else deemed less cool, then we've failed. When in reality, the only person who should care about the end is you, the traveler. In life, we're all at various stages, different airport terminals, if you will, and just because your ticket has the name of some place that's less cool doesn't mean you've failed. Travel, as well as life, is messy, but housed in organization, and I imagine businesses operate in a similar manner. Oh man. Operate in a similar manner. I imagine the lady's end goal was to be surrounded by like-minded people with different backgrounds who would spark something new inside of her. And believe it or not, that's why I went to Australia. And at the end of that trip, I had 9 new stories in my head, all different in goals and facts and details, but full of success. Because at the end of the day, that's all success is, setting goals and achieving them. That's essentially the definition that pops up when you Google it. Look, I gave you a slide to prove it. It doesn't matter how big or small, it just matters that you achieve them. And what credentials do I have, or anyone for that matter, have to tell you that what you've done isn't success? So make your adventure what you want it to be, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And remember, this whole travel thing, it's a metaphor. Sometimes the greatest adventures just happen from home. Thanks.